Good morning. It's Thanksgiving today, November 28th, 2024, and I'm on my way to go exercise with people that I think are going to be really fun to exercise with this morning. And it's made me think about my attitude, gratefulness, and all that kind of thing. You know, the eye roll garbage that we don't really, grateful for being grateful. I'm so grateful about all of the things that I have to be grateful about. I want to ask you, how do you approach your everyday situations that you dread? So, oh Lord, mercy. If you're someone who doesn't really enjoy spending time with your family, right? Some people don't enjoy spending time with their family for whatever reason, lots of different reasons. It's none of my business why. The point is, why did I go this way? Because I'm distracted. This is the way I usually go to work. We're just going to turn around. We're not going to work. We're going to exercise. It's early in the morning. No one's out here. It's pretty safe to turn around. Where am I? 15th Street? Okay. Anyways. If you don't enjoy spending time with your family, or there's some other thing, this everyday thing that you dread, that's what I want to ask you about. For example, driving on the highway. It's an everyday thing, but I dread it because I don't really like my behavior when I'm driving on the highway. Secondary to my judgment of people's behavior, when they don't act like me, right? I get upset when they don't act like me, as if that's a reasonable expectation. They don't even know that that's the expectation. It's not really fair, is it? So, dreading going on the highway. So how do I cope approaching something that I dread every day? I can avoid it. I can plan to have a great outcome by taking whatever interventions. I can plan to have a crap outcome by just showing up and doing the same thing over and over again, blah, 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 blah. How do you do it? What do you do? Like, what if there's someone that you live with that you dread spending time with every day? What if you're approaching this winter holiday season right now and you're not looking forward to this? Like, this is a source of stress for you. I want to know, how do you cope with this? How do you deal with it over and over again? Like, how do you get through it without going insane? I think other people want to hear too. For me, I try to find ways to, if I'm spiritually well enough, let's start there. I try to find ways to prepare myself so that I am a good participant. Like, if I'm coming to your house for Thanksgiving and I'm salty about it, or I know that I'm going to have to spend time with people I don't want to spend time with, what can I do? How can I show up so that I have a good day, but also I don't contribute to the yuckiness? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, if there's some gross passive-aggressive, dance that's been going on for years, I don't want to play. I don't want to be in that. So, but I don't want to start fights. I'm not going to show up and be like, you're being passive-aggressive. That's not okay. Right? That's also not productive, constructive family behavior. Any kind of family, right? I'm talking about any family. Maybe you're like me and you spend these kinds of holidays either working or with groups of other people who don't do things traditionally in the same way for whatever reason, right? When I was in my early 20s, I was in recovery. Well, still in recovery from drugs and alcohol, but the point is, when I was in early recovery, I would go to the recovery events on the holidays, right? So there's usually a 24-hour meeting somewhere going on where you can go and have support with other people who are feeling the same way. They don't have those support groups for people who don't like their in-laws or people who don't want to spend time with their spouse or their sister or brother. I don't see any support groups for those. Thanksgiving Day marathon, safe place to get away from people you don't like. The best part about being a grown-up is that you don't have to do things you don't want to do. But sometimes it feels like we do. How do you cope? How do you approach that? I want to know. Tell me. Talk to me. Happy Thanksgiving. Thankful for you.